Hello everyone, myself Dr. Muhammad Ismail Sheikh. Welcome to my channel Dr. Ismail E-Clinic. Nowadays, most of the people unaware as well as they have no proper knowledge about homeopathy. As a result, they have misconception about the homeopathic treatment such as homeopathic drugs have no medicinal properties in higher scale as well as homeopathic drugs have no curative power. To remove their misconception about homeopathy, today I will discuss about homeopathy in a layman languages as well as in short period. Therefore, they can understand homeopathy easily and properly as well as they will go for homeopathic treatment for rapid, gentle and permanent cure both acute and chronic diseases. So let's start the discussion. Basics of homeopathy. Homeopathy at a glance. What is homeopathy? I will discuss about word meaning of homeopathy, law and definition, founder and history of discovery, advantages and disadvantages, principles and sources of drugs, potency, dose and repetition of dose, vehicle and mode of administration. References. Word meaning. The word homeopathy is come from two Greek words. First is homeos, which means similar or alike, and second is pathos, which means suffering or disease. Law. Homeopathy has a fixed law that is similia similibus curantur, which means let like be cured by like. Definition. Homeopathy is a system of therapeutics in which those medicines are applied which are capable of producing similar symptoms as that of the disease from which the patient suffers. Founder. Christian Friedrich Samuel Hahnemann is the founder as well as father of the homeopathy. He born on 10th April 1755 at Germany. His parents are Christian Gottfried Hahnemann and Johanna Christiana. History of discovery. Hahnemann acquired his MD degree from Erlangen University in the year 1779. After this, he practiced allopathic medicine and in this field he excelled. He known different languages like Greek, Latin, English, Italian, Hebrew, Syriac, Arabic, Spanish, German and some local languages. In the year 1790, during translating Cullen's Materia Medica, he came to know about the therapeutic indication of Peruvian bark, means Cinchona officinalis, that it is bitter in taste and cures intermittent fever. Hahnemann, dissatisfied with this explanation and by way of experiment, he took the medicine himself twice a day, about 4 grams. Eventually, he noticed symptoms very similar to ague of malaria fever. This unexpected result set up in his mind a new train of thoughts and he conducted similar experiments on himself and other individuals with other medicines whose curative action in certain diseases had been well established. On the basis of such successive experiments, Hahnemann came to the conclusion that medicines cure diseases because they can produce similar symptoms or similar disease in healthy individuals. Finally, in the year 1796, the discovery was brought to light in his essay titled An Essay on a New Principle for Ascertaining the Curative Powers of Drugs and some examination of the previous principles. In this essay, he put forward his new doctrine, similia similibus curantur, which means let like be cured by like. After this, he wrote the books Organon of Medicine and Materia Medica Pura, in which he described the whole system of homeopathy. On 2nd July of the year 1843, father of homeopathy died in Paris. Please don't skip the video. Watch the full video for getting more details about homeopathy. Your subscription, notification, like, share and comment will motivate me for better video about homeopathy in future. Advantages: gives rapid cure, gives harmless cure, gives gentle and reliable cure, gives permanent and perfect cure, removes totality of symptoms, no chance of suppression or palliation, no chance of drug disease. Disadvantages: little or no scope in emergency cases, means where danger to life and immediate death occur. Little or no scope in accidents, means asphyxia and suspended animation from lighting, poisoning, drowning, suffocation. Little or no scope in cases where irreversible organic changes or advanced structural damages take place, means grossly damaged valvular disease of heart. Principles: homeopathic system is based on easily comprehensible principles that are law of similia. It means applying those medicines which are capable of producing similar symptoms during drug proving in healthy human being. Law of simplex. It means only one medicine is to be applied in a given case at a time. Law of minimum. It means applying very smallest quantity of medicine which is sufficient to produce an artificial disease on the vital force as similar to the natural disease. Doctrine of drug proving. It is a systematic and orderly process of investigation of the disease curing power of the medicine by applying in different healthy human beings of both sexes, of different ages and of various constitutions. Doctrine of drug dynamization. It means that it is a process which liberates the inherent power of curative properties of a drug which remain in a latent state through the process of succussion and trituration. Theory of vital force. It means that in healthy condition of a man, a spiritual power animates the organism and keeps all the parts of the organism in harmonious order as regards both sensation and function, which is known as vital force. Theory of chronic disease. It means that real cause of the chronic diseases are miasms, means disease producing agent, namely Shora, syphilis and psychosis. Sources of drugs. Drugs are prepared from the different sources, parts, secretions, products of each source. Vegetable kingdom. It includes fungi, mushrooms, weeds, herbs, leaves, flowers, stems, barks, roots, seeds and whole plant. Example: Aconitum napellus, Arnica montana. Animal kingdom. It includes animals as a whole, any of their body parts or secretions or products, means milk, saliva and poisons. Example: Apis mellifica, Blatta orientalis. Mineral kingdom. It includes metal, non-metal, inorganic acids and salt, organic acids and mixture, minerals, mineral oils and spring water, coal tar, wood tar and dry wood distillation. Example, sulfur, phosphorus. Sarcodes. It includes healthy endocrine or ductless glands or normal secretions of living human organism and lower animals. The secretions are mostly hormones. Example, insulin, thyroid. Nosodes. It includes disease-producing agents or diseased part of a human beings or lower animals or plants. Example, carcinosin, tuberculum, etc. Imponderabilia. It includes the natural or artificial substances which have no perceptible weight, means X-ray, magnetis, polus, australis. Potency or power. Medicines are prepared in three scales. First is decimal scale. In this scale, first potency is made up by mixing 1 ml of drug substance of the selected medicine with 9 ml of alcohol and should be succeed 100 times. Second potency is made up by mixing 1 ml of first potency with 9 ml of alcohol. In this scale, potency is denoted by X. The most useful potencies are mother tincture 3x and 6x. Centesimal scale. In this scale, first potency is made up by mixing 1 ml of mother tincture of the selected medicine with 99 ml of alcohol and should be succeed 100 times. Second potency is made by mixing 1 ml of first potency with 99 ml of alcohol. In this scale, potency is denoted by C. The most useful potencies are 3C, 6C, 30C, 200C, 1000C, 10,000C, 50,000C and 1 lakh C. 50 millisimal scale. In this scale, first potency is made up by mixing 1 drop of mother tincture of the selected medicine with 100 drops of alcohol and should be succeed 100 times. And then small poppy seed size globules are moistened with this. Second potency is made up by mixing 1 globule of first potency with 1 drop of water for dissolving and 100 drops of alcohol. In this scale, potency is denoted by Lm by 1 to Lm by 30 or 0 by 1 to 0 by 30. Dose. Dose of medicine depends upon the potency of different scales. In decimal scale, 5 to 10 drops medicine mixed with 8 teaspoonfuls water. In centesimal scale, 1 small poppy seed globule is moistened with medicine and then to serve it either by dissolving it in a small quantity of distilled water or sugar of milk. In 50 millisimal scale, only a single globule should be dissolved in 40 or 30 or 20 or 15 or 8 tablespoonfuls of water with the addition of some alcohol in order to prevent decomposition. Before taking the medicine, the phial should be succeed 8 or 10 or 12 times and 1 tablespoonful of it should be mixed with 7 to 8 teaspoonful of water. 1 teaspoonful or more of this is to be given to the patient. Repetition of dose. Repetition of dose plays an important role for cure. In decimal scale and centesimal scale depends upon condition and progress of the patient. No repetition till improvement continues. Repeat when old symptoms reappear. Repeat or change medicine either recovery occurs or new symptoms appear. Depends upon nature of the disease and medicine. Chronic disease. deep acting medicine and high potency at the interval of 14 or 10 or 7 days. Acute disease, short acting medicine and low potency at every 24 or 12 or 8 or 4 hours or every 5 minutes in 50 millisiemenal scale. In chronic diseases, every second day or daily. In acute diseases, every 6 or 4 or 3 or 2 or 1 hour or 5 minutes. Vehicle. The term vehicle means transmission. So homeopathic vehicle is defined as a substance in which medicines are prepared or mixed and given for their internal administrations either by oral or olfaction method and external application for medications. They are as follows: sugar of milk, globules, tablets, distilled water, alcohol, glycerin, olive oil, vaseline, lanolin. Mode of administration. In general, there are various methods of introducing drugs into the body. They are as follows: oral method, by mouth. This may be aqueous solution, syrups, emulsions, mixtures, powders, capsules, pills, etc. Parenteral. It includes all form of injections. They may be subcutaneous, intramuscular, intravenous, bone marrow, intraperitoneal, etc. Mucosal absorption method. It includes rectal absorption in the form of supposition and nasal septum, either putting powder or by inhalation. Skin absorption method. It is done in the form of liniments, lotion and ointments. References: Ashok Kumar Das, Treatise on Organ of Medicine; Samuel Hahnemann, Organ of Medicine; D.D. Banerjee, A Textbook of Homeopathic Pharmacy; B. Mondol, Textbook of Homeopathic Pharmacy; William Warwick, Pocket Manual of Homeopathic Materia Medica and Repertory; H.C. Allen, Allen's Keynote, rearranged and classified. Thank you for watching my video. Please give your valuable opinion about my video as well as mention the topic for my next video. Have a good day.